Welcome to the stage of Blue Frog Studios, your friend, our friend, ladies and gentlemen, an evening of Roy Forbes.
Ho-ho! Yeah. How's everybody tonight? Okay, now, you know, we are streaming, so we've got to be extra vigilant and extra peppy for the folks out there in Streamland. Give it to the Streamland folks. Okay. It's so good to be here. It's so good to be playing music live. This has been a little mini tour I've been on for the past 3 weeks, and boy, has it been fun. But if you don't believe in miracles, you could be taken bad advice. Pull down the guard and take a listen. It's like a tender lullaby. I wish sometimes that everything had gone a bit differently. Except the times when everything, it could not be better for me. But if you don't believe in miracles, you could be taken bad advice. Pull down the guard and take a listen. It's like a tender lullaby. Oh, now many times I've made mistakes when I never trusted my heart. Oh, but people tell me that's when you learn, and I believe I know that I'm ready to start. 'Cause if you don't believe in miracles, you could be taken bad advice. Thank you. That one came from 1976. You'll be hearing a few dates tonight. We're celebrating 50 years. Amazing I'm still standing, that's all I can say. Well, I guess maybe I should rewrite that last song to say, if you don't believe in science, you could be taking bad advice. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah. Now, it's been a haywire almost couple of years, and, you know, while this has all been going on, people have been saying, Roy, have you written your pandemic album yet? And I say, nope. Because really, folks, I wrote the darn thing before the pandemic. We're talking about Edge of Blue. And as one of my friends said, it's a great mental health album. So if you need a little help with that, you might want to pick up a copy in the break. This is a tune from Edge of Blue to kick off track. And I lost my sight at the end of 2015. I spent a couple months feeling a little sorry for myself. And my good old guitar came to my rescue. So I'd sit and I'd strum the thing. And occasionally, you know, you get feeling a little sorry for yourself. One day, that was happening big time. And I found myself starting to strum the La Bamba chords. You know what those are? How can you feel bad with that going on, right? So this song came out of all that. And I'm willing to let you take it into your own heart if you want. Use it. That's what it's for. You got to find the joy in your heart and don't let go. Joy in your heart and don't let go. Shine a light in the dark. See your way to tomorrow. You got to find the joy in your heart and don't let go. When you're drowning and falling rain, and your love is all in vain. When you're dragging a ball and chain, everything weighing you down. Shine a light in the dark. Work your way to tomorrow. You got to find the joy in your heart and don't let go. You got to find the joy in your heart and don't let go. Oh, don't let go. Hey, don't let go. You got to find a little bit of joy. Oh, grab that joy in your heart. Don't let go. When you're drowning in falling rain, and your love is all in vain. When you're dragging a ball and chain, everything weighing you down. Shine a light in the dark. Work your way through your sorrow. You got to find the joy in your heart. Don't let go. Shine a light. You got to find the joy in your heart and don't let go. Shine a light. You got to find the joy in your heart and don't let go. Oh, Thank you. Thank you. Just a touch more vocal, please, Pat. Pat Glover's on the sound tonight. Those of you out in Streamland, if you think it sounded great, that's because of Pat. Thank you, Pat. Well, let's do a little finger picking like we used to back in the Egress in Vancouver back in the 70s. Maybe it was the Hobble in Edmonton. It could have been Lahibou in Ottawa. Who knows what it was in Australia? Anyway, the beating of your very own heart. When you're fumbling in the dark and you just can't get a spark, check out the beating of your very own heart. And when you're feeling romanced around and your life is sorrow bound, check out the beating of your very own heart. Or you might be lost on the river, drifting from the shore, thinking that you just can't take it anymore. Try put one foot in front of the other, keep walking and discovering the beating of your very own heart. When your world is in a spin and fate's about to do you in, check out the beating of your very own heart. And when you're feeling kicked around and your life is sorrow bound, check out the beating of your very own heart. Or you might be lost on the river, drifting from the shore, thinking that you just can't take it anymore. Try putting one foot in front of the other, keep walking and discovering the beating of your very own heart. Listen to the music and the beating of your very own heart. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to deviate a bit from the program now. I have always loved the blue yodeler, Jimmy Rogers. Always been a big fan of his all my life. And, well, once in a while, one of his tunes will just kind of sneak up on me, and this one kind of elbowed its way into the set list. So if you'll allow me to just indulge myself for a minute, and then we'll get back to the show. Is that all right? Okay. This song kind of fitting for the times. Jimmy put it out on Victor in 1932. Still haven't found that 78. But I'm still looking for it. It's a little number called No More Hard Times Blues. I got a belly fly way out got corn in my crib, I got cotton growing in my patch. I got that old hen sitting waiting for that old hen to hatch. Gonna buy my children a brand new pair of shoes. Gonna buy my children a brand new pair of shoes. I'm gonna sit singing these doggone hard time blues. Gonna hitch up a mule and grab a little hold of my line. Hitch up a mule and grab a little hold of my line. 'Cause I can't be bothered with all these old hard times. I'm gonna build me a shanty, Lord, I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna build me a shanty, Lord, I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna get me a corn-fed mama, Lord, and quit running around. 'Cause I can make more money with my pick and plow. I can make more money with my pick and plow. With my one-eyed mule and my good old Jersey cow. I'm singing down hard time blues. Thank you. Thank you. Well, here's one of mine that goes all the way back to 1974. I guess I was kind of emulating Jimmy Rogers when I wrote this tune. Of course, the lyrics tell their own story. This song ended up being the title track of my first LP, Kid Full of Dreams, back in 1975. But I didn't end up recording the thing until 1976. Put it on the second album. Must have been a lot of smoke in the air, I guess. Anyway, this is Kid Full of Dreams. A kid full of dreams, he was walking one day, crossing the railroad tracks, humming a good luck song to himself, with the sun shining down on his back. He's gonna go to the city. He's gonna see the pretty lights. He's gonna go where the wind never blows, and everything is gonna work out right. Dreaming boy sits alone in his room, and he's strumming that Apple guitar. But if the strings hit a buzz, well now, he never knew, because his head was way up in the stars. He's gonna go to the city. He's gonna find another life. He's gonna go where the wind never blows, and everything is gonna work out right. Ooh, 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 do, 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 da, 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 da. Singing his song, I'll miss you when I'm gone, and planning the big getaway. Poor kid with them small town blues, he never knew how much he had to pay. Now he's lost in the city. He's high on booze and cocaine, and with his hands in his pockets and his collar turned up, he just send it alone in the rain. He's gonna go where the wind never blows, and everything is gonna work out the same. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing out there? You good? Really, are you good? Yeah? And Dreamland, how are you doing? All right, they're good. They're coming in on my wavelength. Okay, well, let's keep going here. This is a tune. It's actually a really depressing song, but I've couched it in kind of a peppy country melody, so it won't catch on to you till you're trying to get to sleep a little later on. You say, "Oh, is that what he said?" Anyway, this is the title track from the 1998 album "Crazy Old Moon." This is "Crazy Old Moon." Looking down that lonesome old road, feel heavy burden, just like I'm bound to explode. thinking it's high time. Something's got to even up soon. 'Cause it's chill in my heart, giving me gloom. You crazy old moon. Looking down, I had no place to fall. All I know is I'm here with my back to the wall, and I'm thinking it's high time. Something's got to even up soon. 'Cause it's chilling my heart, giving me gloom. You crazy old moon. Well, now, big moon, you keep shining down on my misery. Help me turn myself around, back to where I used to be. Come on and rescue me, so. Look out now. Looking down that lonesome road, I feel a heavy burden, and it's just like I'm bound to explode. And I'm thinking it's high time. Something's got to even up soon. 'Cause it's chilling my heart, giving me gloom. You crazy old moon. Shine down your light, rescue me soon. You crazy old moon. Thank you. Just do a little warm up here. On the edge of blue, out there where the tears are falling, on the edge of blue, out there where the fears are calling. From another room, moving through descending gloom. Then I hear a voice changing wrong to right, filling my heart with light. On the edge of blue, out there where the banks are crumbling, on the edge of blue, out there where my feet are stumbling. Then I hear a voice coming from another edge of from the edge of blue. Then I hear a voice. It's coming from another room. It's moving through descending blue. Then I hear a voice. It's changing round your rate, filling my heart with light and pulling me through from the edge of blue. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, how about we go back to Bimville for a couple now, hey? There's no fan like a Bim fan, I always say. And we'll go from the newest song in the show, Edge of Blue, to the oldest. This one was written in a smoky haze in a hippie house in Vancouver at 3rd and Clark Drive back in the fall of 1971. In fact, I didn't know that I'd written the song till a couple of days later. I went and played through the cassette, and I thought, hey, that one sounds pretty good. I'll learn that. And, you know, it became the kickoff track to my first album, which I mentioned in 1975. And, of course, that was by a guy named Bim. And the big deal about this song, well, at the time it was embarrassing, you know, because as a young folkie, you didn't want to be thought of as too commercial, you know. You didn't want people to think you were willing to sell out. Of course, as my friend Connie Calder has once said many times, I'd sell out, but nobody's buying. Anyway, but this song somehow ended up on a K-Tel album. Some of you remember it. Those of you who say, well, A, what's an album, and B, what was K-Tel? Well, think of a Spotify playlist. And in the 70s, 60s, 70s, you didn't get to do that kind of thing. And if you didn't own a bunch of records and a cassette player, the best thing you could do was to buy a K-Tel album. They had hideous ads on TV that were really loud. K-Tel, now, all the biggest stars. And this particular album was called Canada's Finest, and it featured BTO, the Guess Who, Ian Thomas, and of course Michelle Pagliaro. Don't know what the hell I got. My favorite on the record. And as well, Gary and Dave, I think, were on there. And of course, a guy named Bim with this little number here. As soon as he gets his flat pick in his hand, he got his flat pick, and he's ready to give her on Can't Catch Me. Feeling lightheaded, way up to the sky, and I'm 1,000 miles away, and you can't catch me. But I am easy to fool, rolling a stone in, and the kick was so high, very low down the blues, and the melody, you know, but so cool. On a rainy night, I can't follow your footsteps. I can't see you 'cause you walking where you're 1,000 miles and 1,000 smiles away. I said, if you believe me, tell me that you do. I'll be a Thank you. Well, we'll stay in Bimville for a little while, if you don't mind. You okay with that? Okay. Well, this song comes from 1973. And, well, even at the tender age of 20, I was already an embittered veteran of the music business. But you know what? I got a pretty good, you'd say in Canada, pretty good. I got a pretty good song out of it. This is right after my heart. Your sorrows get too much to amplify. You cause yourself too much grief. Somebody's taking you for a ride. You need some kind of release. Look at me. Look at me, I'm running right after my heart. You're looking like you've been thrown around by someone who couldn't feel. He said he'd show you around the town. He stole all that he could steal. Look at me, I'm running around. I'm looking all over the world. Look at me. I'm running around, I'm looking all over the world. Look at me, I'm running right after my heart. Oh, look at me, I'm running around. I'm looking all over the world. I'm still looking all over now. Look at me. I'm running right after my heart. Right after my heart. Oh, right after my heart. Right after my heart. Ooh, ooh, Thank you so much. All right, well, let's go from that old one to another brand new one. This is a song I wrote for my beloved big sister Lillian, who left us in 2015. She did a lot of great things for me, introduced me to all kinds of music. One of the things she did for me, she bought me my first 2 Bob Dylan albums, The Freewheelin' and Blonde on Blonde. What a way to go with Bob. Anyway, this is More Than a Little Bit Blue. I'm here, you're gone. Cold black night crawls to the dawn, and I am more than a little bit blue. They said it was bound to be, but that brings no comfort to me, and I am more than a little bit blue. I wonder why we had to say goodbye. Makes me so lonesome, I could cry. Oh, you flew away, you're gone. Guess I'll learn how to carry on. Right now I'm more than a little bit blue. Oh, 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 oh. I am more than a little bit blue. It makes me so lonesome, I could cry. Oh, you flew away, you're gone. Guess I'll learn how to carry on. Right now I'm more than a little bit blue. Oh, right now I'm more than a little bit blue. Oh, I am more than a little bit blue. More than a little. I just sit here and I wonder why we had to say bye. I just sit here and cry, and the tears are rolling down, they're rolling and they're tumbling down, 'cause I am more than a little bit blue. Thank you. Thank you so much. How you doing, Australia? Well, you know, I understand that here at the Blue Frog, there's going to be a Bob Seger night moves thing happening here at some point. And you know, I'm a little bit like Bob Seger, as you might have noticed. Really, the main way I'm a little like Bob Seger is that I love that old time. Well, let me put it properly. I like that old time rock and roll. I really do. I love rock and roll. I was born and raised in rock and roll. I know I'm just a kid, but you know, in the 50s, when I was 3 or 4 years old, my big sisters, Lillian, Rhoda, Margie, they'd bring home those rock and roll records, and they'd drive me into a frenzy. I'm telling you, it was a frenzy. I'd grab a broomstick, I'd leap up on the old red couch on the back of it, and I'd sing in a kind of higher voice than I have now, if you can imagine it. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show. And, you know, it was a thrill for me when those records would come home. Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock, Gene Vincent, Bebop-A-Lula, the Everly Brothers, Bye Bye Love, Buddy Holly, anything by Buddy Holly. And the thing I loved about those records, and still love playing my radio show from time to time, are the gal names from the 50s tunes. You know, like Susie Q. It was Bertha Lou, of course. Who can forget Bertha Lou? Henrietta. There was Jenny, 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 won't you come along with me? Jenny, Jenny, oh, Jenny, Jenny. And there's, well, I saw Uncle John with long nailed Sally. He joined Mary coming and he ducked back in the alley, oh, baby. All those great long, tall Sally. Peggy Sue, have I mentioned that one yet? A lot of great tunes. Anyway, I was sitting around writing songs, and I was channeling Little Richard. Maybe it was the Beatles. Could have been Little Buddy Holly. Some Creedence, and even some Crystal Ship, my very first rock and roll band in Dawson Creek. And I thought, well, it's time for a new tune with a great gal name. And I came up with this Lady Anne, and it felt really good. There was just one problem, but my sweetheart, my beloved, her name is Lydia Ann. And I had to check to see if it was okay with her if I threw her name out there into the rock and roll universe. She said, well, who else are you going to be singing it to? So that was a seal of approval. So, Bob Seger, if you're listening, I'm waiting for you to hear this and cover it, okay? Let's get at it. Come on, right now. This is from the Edge of Blue album, cut number 7. Yeah, cut number 7. 1, 2, 3. you. Thank you so much. Well, time to put the capo on. Get that old capo out and slap her on here. Now, this next tune came from around 2005, I think this one came. And I really do say came because, you know, sometimes you just don't know where these songs are going to come from and when they're going to come out. So, like I say, this one came in around 2005. And once I had the thing written, I kind of looked at it and I was feeling very thankful. It kind of came to me that this song came about because of the immersion in the early 70s by myself in the work of people like Tom T. Hall, George Jones, Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, and Willie Nelson. Willie's still around. So, Willie, if you're listening, I'm waiting for you. This is about my broken heart. A little too high. Hold on. We try that intro again. This is about my broken heart. Put the record on the changer. Drop the needle at the start. Here's the sad voice of a stranger sing about my broken heart. Amid the crackle and the static, her memory plays its part, while the sad voice from the attic sings about my broken heart. And it's just as if that stranger lives inside my head. And it's just as if he knows that she's gone and that she no longer cares if I'm alive or if I'm dead. So put the record on the changer and watch me fall apart while the sad voice of a stranger sings about my broken heart. Just as if that stranger lives inside my head. And it's just as if he knows that she's gone and that she no longer cares if I'm alive or if I'm dead. So put the record on the changer and watch me fall apart while the sad voice of a stranger sings about my broken Thank you so much. Well, you know, I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight and supporting live music. We've been without it so long. It's so great to have it rolling on back again. What do you say? And how about those people in Streamland? Give them a big applaud as well, would you? Yeah. Thank you to everybody at the Blue Frog, and especially to Pat Glover, who's making the sound happen. Thank you, Pat. Great to be working with you again. And of course, to my beloved rock and roll queen, Lydia Ann, for getting me from point A and back to point B. What was I going to say? I was going to say, okay, let me try that again. For getting me from point A to point B and sometimes back to point A again. So great. Let's jam. I'm wondering, can you feel it out there? No, I got my bad ear on you. Can you feel it out there? I still don't believe you. I don't believe you one little bit. Not one little eeny-weeny bit. Can you feel it out there? Oh, that's more like it. Another year rolls around before you know it's gone. You wake up in the morning, it's the same round down, but you don't sit around chat till you're buried in the fire. You gotta keep striking your match out. Oh, keep lighting that fire. Well, you're stopped in your tracks and you're getting upset. The room's full of smoking, woods are wet, but you don't sit around, child, till your little puny hunk of wood gets a bit drier. No, no, no. You gotta pour some diesel on that stuff. Oh, keep lighting that fire. get up, jump and jive. If you keep hiding out so long, people gonna wonder if you did it right. Well, sometimes it might feel like years since you've really been amazed. But you know, folks, nothing's gonna happen if you don't feed the blaze. You know, you're gonna get a flash, child, if you don't change your tires. You better keep striking your magic. Before you know it, it's gone. You wake up in the morning, it's the same old down. But you don't sit around, child, till you're buried in the mire. Better keep striking matches. Whoa, keep lighting that fire. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. You take good care. And thank you for tuning in Streamland. Are we on yet? Hey, how are you? So I bet that camera has just been panning all your faces. I hope you've all been smiling and looking just as happy as, a child on Christmas morning. And a bunch of toys. Yeah. It's so good to be here, as I said, and I haven't heard you sing a lick all night. We're going to change that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to change that. I got a tune here that I'd like us all to sing for our kids, for our children, our grandchildren, the great-grands, and all the kids that are still a twinkle in the eye. And When we sing this song, I want us to think about all those kids, and I want us to know that we're going to have the wisdom and courage to help those kids along the path to their authentic self, to who it is they really are. Can we do that together? All right. So, still in tune, I can't believe it. Wow. All right, so the chorus is, well, pretty easy. Here's the first part. Your love is lifting my heart. 2, 3, try it. Your love is lifting my heart. Pat, are you getting enough level on the crowd in there? No, I didn't think so. Pat would like you to step it up and go a little more. Okay, try that again. 2, 3, 4. Your love is lifting my heart. That's good. Yeah, yep. Are you happy, Pat? Yes, I'm very happy. Yeah. Okay, Pat's happy. Oh, he's not happy. Okay, well, step it up a little more in the next half. Here's the second half. Goes a little funny at the end. Your love is lifting my heart. Second time only. Whoa. Well, we're going to get it because we're going to get a little groove going here. You're going to tap your feet just lightly and, you know, maybe give some thigh slaps, you know, and like that. That's always good, too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And, of course, their cameras, they're going to be panning all over you, so smile nicely now. So I was feeling low down, shoveling pain by the pound, looking down at my shoes. I felt like a human and oh, really my inside was oh, very, very hard to amuse. And I heard something outside, all about Mr. Sun. Somebody singing outside, making me a jockey when you go. You love, oh, you la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la, lifting my heart. You were there in the backyard, playing and working so hard, making no pies out of mud. I was all wrapped in my head, I wanted to be back in bed. I was sinking down, down, down in the flood. Then I heard something outside, all about the golden sun. Somebody singing outside, making me a lucky one. Now you go. Oh, you love, you love, 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 love. Keep those knee slaps going now. La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Oh oh. Do 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 do. Oh oh. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Shooby dooby, shooby dooby dooby doo. La 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 la. La 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 la. You're a miracle changing my life, sentiment to my soul. Sweet miracle changing my life, thrilling me head to toe. Oh, you love, you love, you love, you love, you love. One more time, go. Oh, you love, you love, you love, you love. Yeah. A hand for the band. I think we got time for one more, hey? I think so. Well, there was a time I didn't need to look at a tuner, Anyway, get the capo back on. This is a kind of a spirit song, I guess you'd call it. I wrote it for my mom for a significant birthday. At the time, I thought she was getting really old. She's turning 75. And so I wrote her this song, and well, she liked it, and it became her song, really. And at the age of 89, she lived in her house as long as she could. She said, the only way they're taking me out of this house is in a goddamn bag. She swore like a sailor. I know we're streaming, so I better be careful about the language here. But my mom was a character. She swore like a sailor, smoked like a chimney. And she kept doing so until an incident occurred and she had to leave her house at the age of 89. And I think when the ambulance was coming up 8th Street, she said to my sister Rhoda, have I got time for just one more? Anyway, she went to the palliative care room at the Dawson Creek Hospital and stayed there for 6 months. I've never had such better care in all my life. She said, these women are wonderful, and that doctor is so cute. Anyway, to charming the doctors and the nurses, I went up 3 times to, give her a hug and, say so long. The last time I actually didn't say goodbye, I said, Mom, we're just going to say so long, just like Hank Snow might. But she liked that. But the last time I was up there, I was hanging out in her room in the hospital, and I had the guitar playing a few tunes, and there was a knock on the door. A nurse came in and said, Mr. Forbes, can you just give us a few minutes? Your mother and I need a little time. So I went and stood in the hallway, much like I did in grade 3, standing in the hallway. Roy, I can hear you down at the gym. Anyway, so I stood there biding my time, and then the door opened, and the nurse had kind of a smile on her face. She said, okay, you can come in now. And meanwhile, the nurse telegraph must have been going because other nurses started to come from different parts of the hospital. And my mom had a bit of a crowd in her room. And this voice from this bed says, honey, come on now. Play these girls the Raven. That's the song you're going to hear. So I played a song for the nurses and my mom, and the TV's flickering, there's a clock on the wall. I'm looking anywhere but at a human, And the sound a Kleenex makes when it's coming out of the box, kind of in a quiet room, kind of, there was a lot of that going on. And I'd sneak a peek, and a nurse would be dabbing her eyes and maybe quietly blowing her nose. Anyway, as I said, my mom swore like a sailor, and so I finished the tune, and the last note rings out. It's a poignant moment, and this little voice comes from the bed, directed at the nurse, and said, see, I wasn't bullshitting you. That's my boy. So this is my mom's spirit song. You know, I'm not a heaven or hell guy myself, but I know there's lots of spirits floating around out there and in all of our hearts. So here's for all of those spirits. On a day like today, when you're so far away, nothing appears to be right. Chained to my chair, going nowhere. But if I had wings, I would glide through this night. Yes, if I were a raven, I'd fly to be by your side. I would try. I'd follow the river. I'd ride on the breeze through the misty old mountains, high over the trees. And in the sunlight of morning you'd hear through your window a voice ringing clear. I'd send you a tune or two down from the sky. Yes, if I were a raven, I'd fly. Well, if I were a raven, I'd fly to be by your side. I would try. I'd follow the river. I'd ride on the breeze through the misty mountains, high over the trees. And in the sunlight of morning you'd hear through your window a voice ringing clear. I'd send you a tune or two down from the sky. Yes, if I were a raven, I'd fly. Yes, if I were a raven, I'd fly. Thanks everybody at the Blue Frog, and thank you everybody everywhere. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for dropping by. Well, if I were a raven, I'd fly to be by your side. I would try. I'd follow the river. I'd ride on the breeze through the misty mountains, high over the trees. And in the sunlight of morning